Yeah, I'm also recording from the Zoom, so that's cool.
Awesome. First
Yay!
time always, yeah, the first time you go on Facebook Live, it's terrifying. Also, the whole setup is so terrifying. Like, am I live yet? Am I live yet? And then, I remember at first I was just talking to myself. I wasn't even streaming live, so it's
Yeah, even now I cannot tell like from the phone, am I on in the live? Oh yes, I see us. Yes, I see us. It's so funny. Okay, I will forget about my phone.
it says here on Zoom live on Facebook, so we are live.
Yes, there's one person watching us. I can see the view.
Hi, one person.
Yeah, good morning from Dubai, and it's our lunchtime, basically. And Prerna, what are we going to talk about today?
What are we going to talk about? We are. So Nan and me have created a lot of magic with certain energies, of the universe that we loosely define as entities, but it's not restricted to entities, but yeah, energies, from our businesses,
Yeah,
from beings with
creation.
authority, from
Yeah.
creations, from the house, and etc. etc. So we are going to talk about what kind of magic we have created. So Nan, would you like to start about some of the magic that you've created or
Of
received from
course, of
entities?
course. So for me, this year has been really so transformational and so dramatic. Dramatic in a great way, not in a terrible, miserable way. Dramatic in the way how energy changes, how the earth is going through a big change, and so as my life. So this is also the year that I began to realize how the creation of my life, how my road to consciousness has been involved with more and more different energies, different type of topic that actually we are really penetrating consciousness into each area, including money and entities, especially these two, because I mean, for before this year, I would never think about someday I become a TDTECF and also creating a lot more money and a lot more fun in my career. And also, at the first, I would consider myself just get stuck in Dubai and, oh, I'm not able to fly back to China. And now it's like, I so enjoy being here. And it's like wherever I am or whatever that is happening around me, like I'm able to create my own reality unstoppably. And this I have also really give credits to entities, like their contribution and the choice that I could make to ask and receive magic from everywhere in the universe. That's like a real sensation for me. So I'm truly happy. What
Yeah.
about you?
I remember one of the conversations I was having with you. We were out for dinner in a very beautiful place, and we were just having this conversation where we tapped into our team. Like, I tapped into Nan's team, and I think Nan tapped into my team, and she dreamt about my teammates or playmates or whatever you call them, and I was tapping into hers. And it's one of those things that, what if you could just receive contribution from everyone and everything, and what if we didn't have to feel lesser for asking for help, and what if we didn't have to make anyone else greater than who we are and what we are? What if everything, just because we exist and just because we ask, we can receive contribution from every molecule of the universe? And it sounds very hoity-toity and very up in the air and very vague when we talk about it, but one of the ways to really address that in a very pragmatic way was, for me, has been a talk to the entities class, or a money and entities class, and we are coming up with a class today called money and entities, and there's so many tools in that class that have actually helped me use contribution in a pragmatic way. What does it mean to receive contribution from entities, and what does it mean to gift contribution to entities? And yeah, I mean, I didn't realize I was creating magic with beings. I thought I was just, doing it by myself, and it's all me, myself alone, and I'm going to do everything
All
on my own.
by myself.
All by myself. There's no one out there going to help me. Like, it's only me, myself, and I. But it's been a pleasure to realize that it's not been me alone all along. There has been these beings with me, around me, supporting every desire and actualizing it and giving me awarenesses and directing a life path for me. And of course I get to choose. I don't
Yes,
always
you
have
are
to.
the chooser, and you are also, from what I see, you are a living example of how, like, when someone really acknowledge how much they are aware, and this awareness turns into your potency, and it strengthens your ability to choose. Like, you have more choices, and this is the courage and the freedom of choice that I see you in you, because I've listen to you sharing some of your entity awareness when you were small. You said that you have to like sleep with someone, not sleeping by yourself alone because you are too aware. and and how amazing that those access consciousness tools turns out to be so simple and so effective, and just changes our reality so easily. I remember the night when we had a conversation about each of our teammates. And by the way, teammate is a, a term that we use in Talk to the Entities, referring to the entities that are willing to unconditionally contribute to your growth, to your well-being, if you ask. And yeah, also it was that night, I think it was my birthday, is it? We were having dinner and
Yeah, it was your
yeah.
birthday, where you refused to
Yeah.
let anyone wish you happy birthday. You say yes, it's your birthday.
Thank you. Yeah. So many people were saying in the restaurant, happy birthday everywhere. It's like, thank you, universe, for celebrating for me. And also, that's like when I think along the way I grew up, since I was a child, I had all the time music around me. And also you were reminding that to me, like, and also this is few years ago, I got to realize there were entities contributing music to my life. And this is so much a contribution to my growth, to my well-being, and a lot of my creative inspirations. And then I realized, okay, so if energy exists everywhere in the universe and is so diverse, so dynamic, and even beyond what we see, this time, this dimension, this space, and this body, like our perception, knowing, receiving is really, let's say, not multidimensional, but it's beyond time and space. It's even
Right.
beyond like this little head. What can it think about? What can it recognize? So that's how on the road, along the way, how I broadened my receiving to entities. And it's not even like, maybe 2 years ago I would think it's never would be a topic of my life, it never be something I'm interested with. But now I see like such a creative living, it has to something, like something with entities, that it's like fish in the water for me. It's just so so natural. So for a long time I didn't recognize, oh, I have been receiving contribution from entities all the time because I did ask, but I was not realizing this process. And now it's different because we have this class coming, and that's also a stage of my life, and we both are in Dubai, and we can talk about everything, like every pragmatic tools, and how it could be an inspiration for people who will be joining in. Let's receive, let's ask, and let's explore and have fun.
Yeah, I actually just want to talk about what Nan just said about being a fish in the water. I thought that she explained it beautifully at one of the places we were giving a little bit of a talk show somewhere. And Nan goes like, sometimes you don't realize we go around asking for water and we don't realize we're actually the fish in the water. And I was like,
Yeah,
that was so brilliantly explained, that it's actually, we think that we have to go and, learn tools or what does it mean? Where is the water? Where is the water? Like, where is Waldo? Like, where is water? Where is water? But we don't
yeah,
realize we're actually swimming in it. We actually have our teammates with us all the time. We actually have entities contributing to us all the time. We just don't know how to pragmatically use this for our advantage. So if this is something that
that's really
excites
true.
you, yeah, if this is something that you do want to explore, something that, if you do want to create magic, if you do believe that there is more that meets the eye, there is a universe beyond form and structure, there are beautiful beings of light that want to contribute a lot. to you. And if this is something, if this is a conversation you would like to have, we are doing a money and entities specialty intro today.
Yeah,
That
today it's 5 p.m. Dubai time. So
5
that's 3 p.m. CET, European Central Time. Yeah.
Yeah, and it is 6:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time.
Okay.
And if any
And
of
it's
you are
9 p.m. China time.
just letting you all know wherever in the world you are,
Yes.
if you
Whenever you are.
wherever you are, the class is happening today. And from tomorrow, we start Talk to the Entities Beginning, which is a 2-day class where we
Yeah.
dive even deeper and get even
A
more
lot of it
pragmatic.
online. Yeah.
And that is online as well. And the money and entities is online. And and the money and entities call that we're doing today has no prerequisites. So if you've not done access bars, if you've not done any other classes, it's all right. Sign up, let's have fun, let's out create the limitations of this reality. And yeah,
And what
if
if
you
receiving the magic of money and receiving the magic of co-creating with entities could be so much easier and so much more fun. It adds some much more fun possibility into our living, and it could be like, I mean, consciousness is a choice, but like there are people who are let's say, what about consciousness embodied with the entity, and money co-creation could be so much more a contribution to your life, to your future, and to the future of the planet Earth. What if it's really possible? It's truly possible. Yeah. And it's
yeah.
easy. If it's fun, usually if it's difficult, I won't do it, because the difficult things are usually too boring and too consuming. But it's like, oh gosh, how did I get on the way of talk to the entities? And now, yeah, I'm just so happy.
Yeah, and I was going to say something I forgot. Anyway, so
Oh,
it's happening today, and yeah, I mean, if money is something that you do want to know about, how does one create money? How does one receive money? And what does it mean? Like money and entities. What do you mean? Can I receive money from entities? Are you saying it's that easy? And Nan and me may know a thing or two about money and entities because we've pragmatically use this in our lives. So we would love to contribute to you, and if you would love to sign up and if you would love to receive it, you could contact Nan or you could contact me and we will get you registered for the class. The class is happening today.
yeah,
So
money desires to contribute to
yeah.
us, but how much could we be willing to receive and ask for it? And what about this journey? So
Yeah.
yeah,
And
we
if
start
yeah,
at 5 p.m.
yeah.
Dubai time.
Yes. And if you're done being small and if you're done being pathetic and if you want to out create, if you want to have fun, you want to practice ask and receive on steroids, let's do it today at 5 p.m. Dubai time online and we will get you registered. Yeah. Is there anything else we want to talk about or are we going to
Yeah,
leave
I
it here?
think we are good, and we ourselves had a lot of fun with this.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
so if people want to sign up, you can just PM Prerna or me or Priyanka. So it's in our Facebook page as well. That's how you can find us, the most easy way. And yeah, consider all yourselves warmly invited.
We
Yay!
look
How much
forward
fun can we have?
Yeah,
Huh?
and we look forward to playing with all of you and having fun with all of you. So see
Yes.
you and see you.
See you.
Bye.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Prerna.
Thank you, Nan. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.